Okay, so the new DC universe, James Gunn's universe. I have my trepidations about it. I don't love the new Superman trailer. I think it's interesting, but I don't love what I've seen. I watched one episode of Creature Commandos, didn't like it. So I'm not going to say that DC is off to a bad start, because I inherently do not care for animated shows usually. And the Superman trailer is just a trailer. It doesn't mean that the movie's going to be bad. I may end up loving it. Gunn has not made a movie that I have not either really, really liked or absolutely loved. And I don't think he's going to start with Superman in making his first bad movie. Now, speaking of Creature Commandos, I don't give a fuck about the show. I think some of the characters are kind of cool, whatever. I look forward to seeing them in movies. On a cartoon, I don't care. However, there is one thing. I did not watch the episode. I literally just saw the breaking news a couple of minutes ago, and I just pulled up the picture right here, and I'm going to show you in a second. One thing, as far as this new DC universe, that I care about more than any other announcement is my favorite superhero, Batman. Okay, I fucking love Batman. Who's going to be Batman? What's he going to look like? Now, Creature Commandos is 100% canon to the DC universe. Yes, it's a cartoon, but the characters and even the actors who play the cartoon versions are playing the live action versions. And yes, every character in the animated show at some point will appear in live action in a movie. So they're very much connected, which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of irritated that I don't like the show. Although I might sit down and give it another shot. I didn't like the first episode, but sometimes pilots aren't great. Whatever. Anyways, long thing around. I'm going to go ahead and start another video because my timer's about to run out. But here's this. Okay, so Creature Commandos, Batman. Batman just made his first appearance in the show. Now, to my understanding, he didn't have any lines of dialogue. Again, I have not seen the episode. I actually may throw it on here in a minute and just watch at least the few seconds right here and see what happens, because so far all I've seen is this one photo. But I think this one photo tells us a fair amount, and here's what it is. This is the first appearance of the DCU Batman. We can see the big long cape. We can see how bulky he is. Also, based on his posture and his size, I don't think this is a young guy. I don't think we're getting a 20-something or 30-something-year-old Batman. This, to me, looks like a Ben Affleck aged Batman. This also looks like a Ben Affleck sized Batman. I don't, under any circumstances, believe that this is going to be Ben Affleck. I would fucking lose my mind if it was. But I don't think we're that lucky. We lost Cavill. They just recast Momoa. I don't think this is Affleck. But to say an Affleck-styled Batman is exciting. We can clearly see the utility belt. We can see the bladed fins here. He's got the short ears, white eyes. Looks to me like maybe a broad bat symbol that runs the entire chest. Got the deep boots. And I don't know if I'm crazy, but this thigh looks darker than the groin area. We already know that Gunn brought the underwear, the trunks for Superman. Batman used to have trunks. I hope to God he doesn't have fucking trunks, but he put them on Superman and they look like shit. I think everything about this looks pretty good. I think he's going to have the fucking trunks, which I hate. It'll piss me off if he does that. These trunks need to get the fuck out of here. It is 2025. Superheroes don't need fucking underwear anymore. This is a relic of the 1940s. What the fuck is this man doing? Literally, it's the worst thing he has done in all of this shit. But that excluded. That's our first look at Batman. And I would assume we're probably going to hear him talk maybe in the next episode. Again, I don't know what the context here is, but we may get our Batman actor announcement as early as next week now.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
And that was it. Literally blink and you miss it. I'm happy I didn't watch the whole episode. I would have been so disappointed if I sat through the whole thing for that. I just scrubbed through the timeline and found it. Now that I see the context of that shot, I'm not even going to say scene. I'm going to kind of edit what I just said in the last clip. I don't think we're going to find out next week now. I don't think we're finding out next week. My impression of that still image that I showed to begin with was that Batman showed up and it was like the cliffhanger of the episode and that he would probably be in the next episode. Clearly that's not the case. So I don't think we're going to find out next week. Sadly, I think we're still looking at quite some time. But what do you guys think of the look, and when do you think we're going to find out who it is? And do you think we're going to find out on something like Creature Commandos, or do you think they're going to make an announcement? I think it would be so much cooler because it's something that Marvel has never done. It's something that the previous DCEU never did. It is allow the reveal to happen in the credits of a show like this. If you're going to have cartoons, animated shows tying into the greater universe, take advantage of it. Have Batman in there for a whole episode or for a good portion of the episode or whatever it is, and then have us all questioning, who is it? Who is that Batman? Have us try to figure out who it is, and then in the credits be like, Batman played by fucking Zachary Quinto. It's not Zachary Quinto, I don't know. But still, like, do that. I would like to see that more than an announcement of, here's Jensen Ackles playing. Jensen Ackles is going to be our new Batman. Put it in the fucking show. That's what I want now. Gunn, do that. And don't fucking put trunks on him.